Hello everybody and welcome back to the Mario Sluggers League here in the off-season, where we are going to be featuring all of the most underutilized players in all of the Season 5, where we have the DK Wild going up against the Wario Muscles, as we got Yellow Piazza first up to bat with DK on the mound. So, a couple worth mentioning that a lot of players here were very underutilized from many of the GM's POVs, and now they're going to make a name for themselves as much as possible, as they're going to try and up their stats for what they have to offer for the draft. As you see the first two outs right there, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for the Muscles, as the Wild will now have a chance to come onto the field with their leadoff man, Green Toad, coming up to bat. So for the Muscles, it is Baby Mario who's going to be their leadoff pitcher, as that one is going to sail to center field, and an error right off the bat by Yellow Pianta to allow Green Toad to get the second, as Blue Shy Guy is now up to bat with a scoring opportunity for the Wild. Another good start hit used. Hit Red Yoshi, or Roshi we're going to call. Green Toad's going to swing around home, and he will score to get the first points on the board for the Wild. And now it is going to be 1-0 for the Wild. And we're already going to have a pitching change, as one of the new Miis to hopefully make their debut in Season 6, and that is Beef Boss. And so Beef Boss, from what we know, hasn't been seen around for a while, but it's already good pitching, and DK with the star hit. Wario cannot hold on to that, as the runners are safe on first and second. So we now got Blue Dry Bones up to bat, solid hit down the middle, and Yellow Pianta's there to clean it up, but the runners smartly tag up. Now we have Yellow Shy Guy going up the middle, and it's a swing and a miss for strike one. And back to the pitcher. Ooh, what would have been a force out at first turns into a fielder's choice at first, as he goes home instead. And there you go. There's your third out. And we will be switching sides. So, not the outcome that the Muscles wanted, but they only allow one run, making it a 1-0 game entering the top of the second. Now it's the captain of the Muscles, Wario, now up to bat. Looking good down the right side, and they're there to get the out. Now it's Dry Bones up to bat. Nice solid contact, gets down for the base hit, as he'll be holding pretty at right field. But again, some very nice faces here coming around for potential players to come into the Season 6 draft that weren't really utilized at all last year. But as we see here, a pitching change, as the second new Mii that I'm going to be bringing in is Jerry, and another Mii looking to make their debut in Season 6, and Red Yoshi. Roshi is going to get that base hit, and Drybone's looking to swing around, and they will tie the game at 1. Roshi, thought about going back to second, but will get to third with ease. And the Muscles get the run that they need to tie this game, as a missed opportunity there by the right field, as Drybones will make it to home plate, as Roshi now gets an RBI triple, and another RBI chance for Baby Mario now up to bat. Jerry's still on the mound. Solid contact made, and a start hit, and it's through for a base hit. Baby Mario is going to get called out, but since it hit the ground first, the run will score. The third Mii that we'll be introducing is Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. That's now up to bat at the swing and a miss 0-2 count. And now a solid base hit to center field. So Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, the third Mii to hopefully make an impact into the Season 6 draft. As you see, Beef Boss now up to bat, but they take the force at second, causing the end of the inning. But great turnaround here for the Muscles, as it is now 2-1 in favor of the Muscles, as we're going to have a pitching change, and The Rock is going to come in. It's Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson now coming in to pitch at the mound. Yaloshi now coming in to bat. And, a great catch by Roshi at the first base. GMs, if you're paying attention, I'd be keeping an eye on Roshi for a solid first baseman. And Baby Mario sent down the third baseline, getting that second out. And just like that, a little taunting from Beef Boss gets that third out at second base. And now the Wilds have a scoreless inning. The score remains the same as the Muscles attempt to get some more insurance runs. Top of the third, Yellow Pianta grounds out to first. Now Red Toad up to bat. Swing and a miss, strike one. Solid contact there going down left field, but Baby Daisy gets there for the out. And some really nice outfield plays by Baby Daisy, as that is a ground out to first. But some really nice outfielding plays by Baby Daisy to prevent a lot of potential runs that could have happened, or a lot of potential base hits that could have been a double, but nonetheless some great cleanup by Baby Daisy out in that left field. So another worth noting for the GMs, as there is your first fly out to the center field, as we will have a pitching change. The Rock will come out, and it looks like, yep, there it is. Dry Bones will come in and making his pitching debut. Last we saw him was back in Season 4, where he was underutilized quite a few times, as he allows that through for a base hit, as Blue Shy Guy will make it to first. But again, Dry Bones getting that pitching debut that has been long overdue for some folks that have stuck around since Season 4. As that pitch just went foul, and an error made by Wario at shortstop, and another error made by Blue Toad. Blue Shy Guy thinking of coming home, and he will barely make it, tying the game once again. So what a great play by the Wilds, but two errors caused the run to make it all the way to home, as both Wario and Blue Toad missed the opportunity. As we now have an RBI single, as the Wilds tie the game at 2. Blue Dry Bones and out to bat, foul to right field. And swing and a miss for strike 2. Solid hit, solid pitch, but goes foul left field. Nice contact again, foul on the right field again. Donkey Kong thinking, what is going on? I want to get moving, and might just happen, but gets the out at first is Toad, but could have had the chance for a double play if they were quick enough to get that ball to first base, as Yellow Shy Guy will pop this one out. Ooh, Yellow Pianta trying to show off a little bit, as they will get the third out. But the Wilds do get the run that they need to tie this game at 2. Wario up to bat for the Muscles. Jerry's still at the mound, making him the longest active pitcher in this game for the Wild, as Baby Daisy again cleaning up those runs and base hits, getting that first out. Now it's Dry Bones up the center field and caught by the shortstop, and we'll get the second out. Now it's Roshi now up to bat. Solid contact going down right field, and that'll maybe be through for a base hit. Ooh, and that will be called out at first. From a naked eye, I personally disagree with that, but on we go. Bottom of the fourth, and yet another pitching change for the Muscles, and it is now going to be Roshi coming in to test his pitching ability. As swing and a miss for strike 1. And solid contact hits Baby Mario, and a base hit towards left field. So now we got Yoloshi up to bat, swing and a miss on a star hit, making it an 0-1 count. Solid contact, and that will also be through for a base hit. Runners will stay at first and second, as a scoring opportunity for them, as Baby Daisy, who had some great outfield plays in the top of the fourth, is now up to bat, gets solid contact, but hits the ground first, and now get through for a base hit. Thought about going home, but the bases will remain loaded, as Jerry's now up to bat. Solid contact with the base start hit, and it is through for a base hit, and the run scores for the Wild, and it is now, with that score of an RBI single for Jerry, it is now 3-2 in favor of the Wild. Pops that to right field. All the runners will tag up, and it will remain at 1 out. Blue Shy Guy now up to bat. Good solid contact, and that's through for a base hit. And an error made by Yellow Pianta. 1 run scores, 2 run scores, and the runners will stay at the corners. So a 2-run RBI single for Blue Shy Guy, as that is a great play or great hit by Blue Shy Guy, but an error by Yellow Pianta to get that second run in, and is now 5-2 in favor of the Wild. Donkey Kong now to bat, and that is, almost a base hit, and they will get the out at first. Could have been a double play if he tagged up at second, but second out is there. Blue Shy Guy sitting pretty at second. Blue Dry Bones will pop this one out to second. Oh no, and this is another error made by Yellow Pianta, as another run scores, 2 of them for that matter, as it is now 7-2 in favor of the Wild as they take the force at second, and that will stop the bleeding for the Muscles, and it is now a 7-2 game after that 5-run inning from the Wild. And if the Muscles want to stay alive, they got to get 5 runs of their own, as that one sails foul to right field. And Jerry again staying in the game, but that gets through for a base hit towards first. So still alive for right now. The Rock up to bat, and that also gets through for a base hit. Baby Mario makes it to second, but the Rock gets out at first. As now we'll finally have that pitching change, as Jerry, very good pitching, I would say, to prevent minimal runs, I would say, for the, I think, 3 innings that he was in. But now the 4th me that's coming in, the 4th and final me, Monkey Luffy, coming in to bat, or not the bat, to pitch, to hopefully wrap up this inning. As that hits Yellow Shy Guy, and that will remain fair. Beef Boss going for 2, and Baby Mario will score. So the game is still on, as they get 1 run in, getting 1 step closer, as it is now 7-3 in favor of the Wild. Yellow Pianta with the many errors at outfield coming up to bat, and that will be diving catch, is the second out by Jerry. So great fielding from Jerry, as you see that amazing diving catch, and almost draws the double play, but Beef Boss smartly tags up, as we could potentially be at the final out. Toad is up to bat, swinging and misses on his one and only star hit, and Beef Boss will steal third. So Toad now, solid contact, gets down the right field, and it gets down for the base hit. And it's an RBI single for the Muscles. It is now 7-4 as Beef Boss scores. So another step closer, as Blue Toad now up to bat. Solid contact, pops it up to left field. Back at the wall, Baby Daisy is there, and they will get the out. That is your ball game. With your final score, the Wilds take it 7-4. But I will personally say a great game for all the underutilized players all around, with an exception of 1 or 2, but not to point any fingers, but Yellow Pianta. But a lot of good shining faces to come out of this. But Blue Shy Guy gets the MVP for this game, so very nicely done, and I'd say well-deserved. Let's take a look at some box score. The Muscles, not really a lot going on. Roshi doing a lot of good stuff in the field. A couple good batting, good hits. Blue Shy Guy, though, for the Wilds, wrapping it up with the batting of 80. But let's not take credit away from Jerry, who had 40 hitting and 10 fielding. But I also would add 10 for pitching as well. But nonetheless, a great game all around. Another star player that I would mention, Baby Daisy, a lot of good outfield plays, preventing a bunch of runs and base hits. So GMs, if you're watching, if there's anybody I'd recommend, it would be Baby Daisy. But if there's any other characters that you guys would like to see in an off-season game, let us know in the comments below. And I will see you guys later. Peace.